What's good, guys? Today I got another car yard video and we're gonna take a look at some really awesome, unique and kind of super rare cars. This car yard is called Manaboon, M-A-N-A-B-O-O-N, and they're here in Yokohama. We're gonna go check them out and I guess see what's there. So this is kind of cool. Manaboon kind of starts there, but it looks like they're storing some cars here because there's a really clean 350 Euro R33 back here. Damn, that's actually really clean. 33 GTR, another Euro R. Very cool. And then this is Manaboon. Oh, look at that 350Z wide body. Nismo Micros, or sorry, Nismo Marches, 86s, GTRs, 32 GTRs, 34 GTRs, 33 GTRs, Hachirokus. Oh my God. Type R, EK Civic. All right, we're gonna go inside and chat to them. So I spoke with the guys in the garage and we are all good to film whatever we want, and I am drooling everywhere. I had a quick look up the back and there was a 400R, you can kind of see it just there. But let's pace ourselves, let's start from the end and work our way through. So here in Japan, these are called like a March, I believe. So this is like a Nismo edition March. They're really, really cool, and they're very zippy. Got an 8.6, 32 GTR. Let's have a look at the specs. They've got all the information in here. So they want about like 30 grand USD for this one. Kilometers, so it doesn't have the kilometers marked on there, and I had a quick look at the cluster in there. It's very hard to see, but it's one of those really old school rare Tomei GTR ones, and so that's why they don't have the kilometers listed, because the cluster was swapped out to that quite a while ago. So it's really you don't really know the kilometers on the car, which kind of sucks, but the condition of it looks pretty decent, looks nice. 33 GTR, they want about like $34,000 USD for this one. It's done 141,000 kilometers. Interior looks pretty decent, honestly. Pretty clean, bit of wear on the steering wheel and stuff like that, but otherwise really nice. It's pretty decent. Another 33 GTR. This one's a bit cheaper. They only want like 30K for it, more like 29 USD. It's done 141,000 kilometers as well, around there. Nice wheel. Interior actually looks better in this one than that one. I wonder if this is a V-spec and that's why it's a bit more expensive, because that would make a bit more sense. Yeah, it is a V-spec. There you go. Kind of cool though. And we'll have a look at the Civic. Type R. Everything's stripped out in the rear and you can't see the tint's so strong. Very nice. Carbon fiber hood. Oh man, this hypes me up so much. I want this wing really bad for mine in Australia. I really want like one of these, and honestly though, nice white one. So we've got a Zenki S14 here. They want about 15K USD for this. It's done unknown kilometers. Cluster's been swapped out. Nice gnarly classic wheel though. Looks really good. Clean interior, looks pretty schmick. Nice. Moving on, we've got a nice yellow S15. It's got the really nice hood pins. You can see the SR20 like right there, the valve cover. The thing actually like rubs on it and hits it, jeez. And this one they want about 13K for. That's really cheap. It's done, no idea on kilometers. The cluster's been changed. It was an auto change to manual, that's why. And they got a 32 GTR here, no paperwork on it, but this looks pretty clean. Looks like they're working on it right now. Got a bunch of stuff out on the dash. We've got another S15 here in like a mint teal kind of green. They want about 16 grand USD for this bad boy. It's not too bad. Unknown kilometers once again, so changed out cluster to a brand new one. It's got a nice Sparko wheel. Caged out, obviously. Bit of a circuit machine here. It's got the kind of crazy headlights too. Very cool. And then, I don't know much about BMWs, but obviously this is an M3. Kind of cool. M3 SMG2, not sure what that means. They want about 15K for it though. It's done 153,000 kilometers. JZX 110, right? Is that what this is? Yeah. So it's the 110, but it's got the 1J in it, the VVTi 1J. A lot of people though, they swap in the 2Js into these. Looking over here, we got a JZ80 Supra, JZA80 Supra. They want about 55 grand USD for this. It's done only 104,000 kilometers, manual, 3-litre RZ, so 2JZ non-VVTi. Very cool. The body kit on this, not my kind of cup of tea, but still really nice car. 8.6. It's kind of rare to see these days. I'm more of a hatchback or a Hachiroku fan than anything else. Much better. Nice carbon fiber hood. Very cool. This one's not for sale though. This is obviously one of the guys drives here on some really grippy tires too. Interior is epic. Running the N-style seats. Nice kind of pink floor mats too. Very cool. And then here's that 33 that I was saying that's got the 400R kit on it. I don't know if it's a genuine 400R. And it's just a GTR with a 400R body kit, according to this. They want about $52,000 for it USD. It's really pretty decent. Very nice. Another 33 GTR here. They want about $36,000 USD for this one. Cluster was changed out though, but the condition of this thing is immaculate. It's hard to see in there, very hard to see, but super clean. I like the wheel choice too. What brakes it on there? D2, A-pot. Sick. Oh, this wing. That's a very interesting wing. It's like a GTR wing that's then been lifted and moved back. That's cool. I haven't seen that before. I like that. Very unique. There's 400R, man. It's just, it does things to me, hey. So sexy. Another 33 GTR. They want about 31K USD for this one. Some really good condition too, this one actually. I love the carbon fiber body kit. It's actually really nice. Canards, did I say that right? Canards? The rear's been pumped out a bit on this for fitting some baller wheels. It's got some stretch tires on there right now. The guys here though, I'll give them that. They know how to make good wheel fitment. And this has got actually the wing that I'm kind of thinking of getting for my drift car right now, because I've got the GTR wing as it is and I want to take the factory wing out and put something like this in, because that looks epic. Very cool. And then they've got 34 GTR here. They're looking for about 55K USD for this one. It's in pretty decent condition. Looks pretty clean. Looks like it's just standard though. It's got a Pexi Power FC. It's a standard model, so it's not like a V-spec or anything like that, hence why it's so cheap. But this is a lot cheaper than the one we saw in a previous video in a yard close by. They wanted about 70 grand for something very similar, and this has more bits on it. But that one was more factory spec. This one's got a lot more aftermarket stuff going on it, which is also going to make it kind of a bit cheaper. Sorry, I keep going back to looking at this 400R. It's very nice. I know it's not a genuine 400R, but still. Look how wide that is. That'd be so cool being able to get this kit. I wonder who makes that kit. I really want it. Like, I want this so bad. Look how wide that is. That'd be so cool to put on my car. Like 400R body kit, go back to a 33 front on my Skyline and just do a 400R drift car. That'd be insane, but so expensive every time you crash it. Yeah, that's cool. And then this is their 32 GTR that they use for a bit of track stuff, so it looks like they're doing some work on it right now. It's kind of cool. It's RB26 up on a hoist in there, bunch of wheels, and yo, Bridezetta 1 seat. I kind of wouldn't mind getting one of those for my passenger seat in the 33.4. And then some old exhausts and big old school turbo, Greddy turbo. Super cool. All right, we better go take a look at these 350s here, but man, that 400R body kit on that 33 GTR is insane. Oh, cool. So it looks like they got another 33 Skyline here that they're working on. GTR, of course. 350Z. They want about 9 grand for this. It's like the track edition though. It's got Brembo brakes and stuff like that. That's the thing. A lot of 350Zs here in Japan are way more expensive than what you find them in the States, because kind of there weren't that many here in the sense of like the spec, low spec models. They were all produced in like the high spec expensive ones over here, like the Nismo editions and stuff like that. So 350Zs aren't exactly cheap here, especially not like what they are in Australia or the States. This 350Z is nuts though. I love that. I'd totally rock something like that. I think the most exciting thing though, wide kit and everything like that, wide body, that Wang game is so sexy. Such a huge fan of Wayne Game, and this thing gets tracked hard. He's got like the air conditioned lines, like the special ice water lines to run to his suit and everything, so he definitely is out there racing this thing. Must be time attack for sure though. Has to be. He wouldn't be drifting this. It's definitely not set up for drift. No hydro, right? Oh man, everyone who owns a 350 knows what I'm talking about. You can't really drift these unless you got a hydro because of the location of the e-brakes on the other side of the cluster. It's a bit difficult. I mean, you can get away with it, it's just a bit awkward. Oh yeah, you can see there, he's got the cool seat pad there, so that's where all the water lines run through. Can you see that? Not sure if you can on the seat there. You can just see it. I need to get a filter, but I use a G7X, so I think there's one built in. I'll play with it and see if I can get it to work. But nonetheless, very, very cool. If you guys are looking for any of these cars that are available, they have great stuff that speak English and stuff, hit them up. Manaboon, very cool workshop. Everything here is super lit and cool. I'm gonna go back and take some pictures of this 400R style GTR because that is so sexy. I actually just realized something. I remember seeing this car at SDF. I think this used to be Denny's old car, and then I noticed that it does have SDF stickers on there. I think this used to be Denny's old Supra, and he sold it. So there you go, it ended up here. Kind of cool. Anyways, we're gonna head now. This car yard is definitely very, very cool. Tell me in the comment section, which car would you buy if you had unlimited funds? Because definitely if I had unlimited funds, I'd be buying more than one, that's for sure. Even some of these Euro R Integras right here. Anyways, make sure you tell me in the comment section if there's any other car yards, like workshops or things like that you want me to visit here in Japan. I really love going to car yards and things like that and just showing you guys what the current prices are like here in car yards, because obviously if it's at a dealer like that in a car yard, then that's already got a markup on it on top of what they're paying for it, cost price and stuff, right? So then you guys will know, hey, if I'm paying 20 grand on top of those prices, then there's a massive markup. And it sometimes actually always generally works out cheaper for a lot of you guys in the States to come fly to Japan, spend $1 grand on like flights and stuff, find a car here through a dealer, buy it, and get it shipped over through just like a shipping vendor and stuff. Oh, check it out, S15's about to drive by. Yeah. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep the conversation going in the comment section. Check out the links in the description. I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao, mata ne.